Hi guys, welcome to this video that's going to talk about how you can balance equations with algebra in. Now, very scary terms. I would suggest if you haven't already, you do the trickier challenge first before you move on to this, okay? But this is something you can all do. It's really simple. There's only one extra step in it, okay? One extra step in it, okay? So let's talk through the steps to success. I know what algebra and equation means, okay? I'm going to bring this in now because, again, hopefully you've done the trickier one before this, but let's just re-talk about this. So here, look, in fact, this will help you understand. So this is just a number sentence, or you might call it a sum, okay? And this is also an equation because both sides are balanced, and that is all an equation is. It's where there's an answer to the number sentence. So 4 times 6 equals 24. Okay, I can then introduce, to make it a little bit something to give you to work out, some algebra with a letter. Because remember, all algebra is where we replace a number with a letter or a symbol. And here you just want to find out what is the value of A. And you should know that you do that by doing the inverse. So I would do 24 divided by 6 equals, and that would give me my A, okay? And you should know the answer because it's just above. Right, this is what we are doing now in the trickiest one. We are looking to balance this equation, and this is an equation as well. I've got 4 times 6 equals 14 times 10. These two things are equals to each other. They are balanced. Imagine them on a scales, yeah, an old-fashioned scales where you hang, okay, where they have to balance to get the weights. These two both equal 24. Therefore, they are balanced. They weigh the same. Okay, so this is a balanced equation. And then the question would come like this. So I've just worked backwards. So you might get a question like this. A times 6 equals 14 plus 10. Okay, so then you just have to find the value of A. Okay, and you probably know the value of A because I've talked you through it. But imagine you didn't know that. This is what you would do, okay? So you'd need to know what algebra and equation were, and I've just talked about that. I can find the answer to the second half of the equation. So you would do that. 14 plus 20 plus 10 would equal 24. Then, so that would be what this bit would have to equal. So then I would just be able to use the inverse operation as you were doing. So this, doing that, adding that together takes you to basically where you would do what you were doing in the trickier challenge. You're just looking to find A, and there's 24. So I could do the inverse now. So I'd do 24, and if it's multiplying, it's divided. So it'd be 24 divided by 6 would equal 4. So A here would equal 4, okay? And that's all we're doing. You're adding the only extra step from what you were doing in trickier is you have to add this bit together to give you an answer to then help you do the inverse here, okay, and find the value of A. Let's talk through a few examples as we always do, yeah? So remember, watch really closely. If you need to rewind it, rewind it. If you want to pause it, pause it. If you want to work along, so I talk, you do it as I say, and you pause it, do that. Whatever you need to do it to help you understand, okay? So let's have a look. Like I say, the only extra step is, from what we were doing in the trickier, is this one here. I can find the answer to the second half of the equation. Let's give you an example here. I'm going to rub that one out. Right, let's do 3 times A equals 5 plus 7. So I'm looking to find the value of A. So I'll write my answer here. It's the same. Let me get that in screen. It's the same as what you're doing in the trickier. So I know what this is my equation. This is my algebra. That's the first step. Second step is to work out this second bit. So what is the value of this second bit of the equation? 5 plus 7 is 12. So let's rewrite this down here. Try and set this out the same way as me. So now I've done that. Now I can make it makes it a little bit easier. I can do the inverse. Right, if it's multiply, it's divide. I know that that answer goes there. If I'm doing my fact family for that, I know that I'll do that. And then I'm trying to find out the value of A. 12 divided by 3 would be 4. So the value of A here is 4, okay? Right, let's have a look at another one. Let's do B, take away 10, plus equals 4 times 5. So again, I know what equation, this is my equation, just this is an equation. I know that this is the algebra, so this is what I'm trying to find the value to, so that's where I'm going to put my answer. First step, work out this bit here. So I'm going to do 4 times 5. I know that that equals 20. Write it down again, making it easier, keeping it neat. If it's subtract, I know that the inverse is add. So I can do 20 plus 10 equals B. 20 plus 10, I know, is 30. So the value of B here, and I write my answer here, is 30. Okay? Right then. Let's do another one. Let's do 5 times C equals 20 plus 20. Here's my equation. First step, there's my algebra, the C. Second step, add this together. Write this down here. Oops. Okay, make sure you're not rushing as much as me. Keep it neat, and that helps you. 5 times something equals 40. Now, it's times, so that means I must do divide. This number always goes here. So I'm now doing 40 divided by 5, and that will give me the value of C. So I can go 5 up until I get to 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I've done 8 jumps, so that must be 8. Therefore, C must equal 8. And I can check this by going 5 times 8 is 40. 20 plus 20 is also 40. So I can also check it like that. Okay. Let's do one last one. I hope you're really getting these steps. Stop them, yeah? So I'll say the steps again. You need to know what an equation and algebra is. You work out the second half of the equation, and then you can, from doing that, you know what the answer is, so you can then start to do the inverse, and then you can find the value of that algebra. Okay, here's my last one. I'm going to do D divided by 3 equals 25. Take away 15. So let's work. So, and this is my equation, this is my algebra, so this is what I'm finding the value of. Okay, 25 take away 15. If you need to, you use your column of subtraction. Same way if you need to use your grid method. Yeah, use your knowledge of the other, those outside bits of maths to make links to work it out. So 20, I can do it in my head, so I'm going to. But if you need to, don't be scared to use do the workings out. 20 take away 15 would equal 10. So this is what I've now got. Oops, forgot my equal symbol. Okay. D divided by 3 equals 10. So now I can switch it. If it's divide, I know that it must be multiply. So now I'm doing 3 times 10 equals D. 3 times 10 is 30. Therefore, the value of D is 30. Okay, and again, I can check it. Let's rub that out by doing that. 30 divided by 3 would be 10, okay? Good luck with this, guys. I think some of you are going to be really scared when you hear what this is, but don't worry. I think loads of you can do this, yeah? Be positive, keep an open mindset, okay? Good luck, guys.